Hello everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to another episode of Simply Investing. This kind of goes out to, I forgot your name now. But kind of on my way back home, got my car tuned up at the dealership. Might get myself that new C300. It's very intriguing. Anyway, this goes out to the person who recently commented. I'm sorry about it. I think it's like Optimistic SoCal or something like that. I apologize, I forget, but here are my top 5 picks for dividends stocks that you should hold for your entire life. So my first up the bat is Wells Fargo. So you want to ask, why Wells Fargo? Well, they don't seem to get themselves mixed up in the shenanigans that other banks generally get too deep in. They steadily grow. They make a lot of revenue, both on loans and fees. So they always manage to pay out a consistent dividend. They're very good. It's a very useful tactic right there to get in there. My second one is Apple. As much as people say, Apple is kind of one of my long-term ones. And why I pick Apple is because they have done a very good job at following Steve Jobs' progression. Now, there are some things they kind of deviated from, but I believe they still will make continual increases with revenue and profit over the years, and will likely increase those dividends over the years. My next one is kind of like, hedging it. Get yourself some Microsoft. No matter what price Microsoft is, 30 years from now, you're going to have more money than you did when you started. They pay great dividends. They've got for the most part, they got their business and vision of where they want to be and what they want to do. So they're making it happen. And that's something that is like, you can't just say, well, we're trying to do it. No, they are doing it. So take that, and I would add that into my top. That's my number three stock I would pick. Next stock, IBM. Believe it or not, IBM, I would buy it and hold it a long time. I think they're going to go great with the progression and with the new emerging markets, and there's just a lot going on with them that I think is great for someone who's looking to put money away and just leave it alone. I kind of have 2 stocks for my 5th slot, and it's kind of odd. I want to say Procter & Gamble is in there. Now, that's my questionable one. Procter & Gamble, they're great. They're very well diversified. They're pretty much damn near recession proof. So there's really not that much of a blocking from it. So no matter what price you buy it at, it's going to hold its value. It's going to grow. Stock splits will happen at least once or twice within your lifetime. Things of that nature, and it just makes it a very opportunistic stock. But believe it or not, my next biggest bet, that's kind of tied for that 5th slot, is Walmart. You don't hear me. You guys probably haven't heard me talk a lot about Walmart, but it's very steady. It's very rock hard stock. It doesn't go up too much. It doesn't go down too much. It doesn't go side to side. It's just kind of there. It's just kind of, it goes up a little bit, kind of holds for a few years, and goes down a little bit, holds for a few years, and goes up. They pay a little bit of dividends. They're a great stock to have in the long run. Those are kind of like my top 5/6, but really top 5, because when it boils down to, if I had to pick 5, I would drop Walmart and keep Procter & Gamble. But there's some great mentions. Coke is up there. Coke bottling is up there. Pfizer, Merck. JP Morgan's up there. There's a lot of great stocks that haven't made it, but if you had to pick a top 10, it would give you a well-diversified portfolio. I want to address another question that I got, and that is, what is a good amount to invest in? What's a good amount to start your investing? And truthfully, that varies individual, depending on the individual. I say a good solid is $5,000. Good solid start is $5,000. Some people it's $1,000. However, anything is a good start. Realistically, anything. If you got $500, then you start with $500. You got $20, you start with $20. You start with something as long as you started the process. As long as you start the process, you will begin to succeed. You will begin to build for your future. So it's up to you. It's up to you how much money are you willing to risk. If you lose it all, are you comfortable just losing it? You know, don't put up $50,000 and you lose it, and then that hurts you for the rest of your life. Don't do that. Put up whatever you think. If you lose $5,000 and you walk away and your life still continues the same pace, great. That's how you should do it. Don't invest more than what you're comfortable with losing. So I hope that answers that person's question. I'm sorry if I forget your guys' names. Cryptocurrencies. Another question. John Munga. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Again, I have a terrible time pronouncing names wrong. You've been a great follower from the start. Cryptocurrencies. You know, I got into a little bit with Bitcoin. Made some money. I left it. I don't ever see myself going back to it. However, this is kind of a new emerging kind of market, and in 10 years I do kind of see it going someplace. I do really see it growing and expanding and becoming becoming its own commodity in the exchange. And when it becomes that, then it's just as valuable as oil, copper, corn, coffee beans. You know, I can see it making its namesake in Chicago. As far as it, I wanted to devote a whole video to cryptocurrencies, but I really just don't have enough right now, other than that to say that I'm not personally investing in it. But it's not saying that you shouldn't. I'm just saying, for me, my comfortability level isn't there yet. I just want to see some stable exchanges, more security on it, you know, nothing too extravagant. Now, on to my review of Robinhood. So far, the experiment of the $20 a week has been extraordinary. Like, I'm up, total investments like $1,200. No, I'm sorry, almost $1,400, and the total value of the portfolio is $2,900. So it has almost more than doubled its value in a year and a half since I started. I think everyone should do it, because in the long run, I think you're going to make money. Especially right now, the market's kind of going up and down, but I feel it's going to tip to a point where you can buy substantial buys on a great value. Now, the Robinhood app brings a good experience to new investors, and that's my opinion. It brings a great stability to new investors because it kind of eases you into it. You can put up $100, you lose it, fine. You learn your mistakes and you come back stronger. It gives you nice tools. You can break it down how much each stock is, percentage of your portfolio, to manage it a little better. You get time dividends. They're coming together greatly. In another year, I think they're going to be great. With my experiment now, starting on a fresh foot with Robinhood and Betterment, I'm going to be able to see, can I outdo a computer-based algorithm? And Betterment has a lot of great values already. I haven't even started the process. I'm going to start putting money in April. But I could already see, like, they want to know you, they want to know a lot about you and to where you want to be in 30 years, which is pretty good. And so if you're, you don't want to do active investing, you just want to dump money in and let someone else manage it for you, I would say Betterment's probably a good choice for you, because you can do automatic deposits, you can do all that fun stuff, and you can just let it just go. So if you have a conservative mindset, you set the mileage to conservative and let it ride. And if you have a risky idea of what you want for growth, then you can set it to that. I think it's really good either way you go. A lot of people tell me Acorns is cheaper. Haven't really looked too much in Acorns, but I'm telling you, it's going to be part of my experiment down the road. So don't be surprised if you see me using Acorns and seeing how it works out for a year, and how much money does it make, and all that fun stuff. With that said, guys, like the Facebook page. Try and get to 100 likes on there. And to be honest, the Facebook page is really for you guys. It's for constant feedback, constant posting, constant questions. It's all for you. All for you. So you guys can go look at it, test your strategies, see who did better, who didn't, all that fun stuff. Don't be afraid. Because if you're afraid to ask it, I can guarantee you 1,000 other people are afraid to ask it as well. Don't be afraid. Step up, because this is part of your future. If you can't take the reins of this, you're putting your financial future in risk. With that said, guys, just kind of wanted to do a quick video on answering a couple questions. If you got more questions, leave the comment, message me on the Facebook page. I'll leave a link down in the description. As always, thanks guys for the support and the likes. Keep watching. I love it. I encourage it. Follow the process, respect the process. Don't deviate from it. Don't bring your emotions into it. Stay focused. Stay focused on how you're going to make your money. Understand what you're investing in, and push forward. That said, thanks guys. I will see you next time. I may make another video over the weekend, but thank you guys. I'll see you next time.